What's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, Deontay Wilder's been caught slipping by the filth. The feds have caught Wilder up nicely. Deontay Wilder arrested in LA, Los Angeles, booked on a gun charge. Here we go. Deontay Wilder spent part of his Tuesday morning locked up behind bars. TMZ Sports has learned the star boxer was arrested in LA following a routine traffic stop. Law enforcement sources tell us Wilder was pulled over in Hollywood at around 1:15 a.m. after LAPD officers claimed his Rolls-Royce windows were illegally tinted and his license plate was obstructed. During the stop, cops say they smelled an odour of burnt Mary J coming from his ride, so they searched the car. Our sources say they then found the green and a 9mm in his vehicle. Dude, listen, Donnie was strapped up right now. Listen, Wilder, he ain't trying to, fair play to the guy, man. He ain't trying to be caught slipping, yeah? And put Wilder into custody. I wonder if he was rolling on his own. That's the question we need to know. Because I've always wondered this year, when you hear these celebrities getting caught up, like, don't you have a side man? Every celebrity, yeah, needs to have a side man with a strap, with a sticky, yeah? That's a given. Once you hit that, like, $10 million level, you should employ someone, I don't know, X amount a year, just to be there, to be a, what do they call it, a crash dummy. Yeah, every celebrity, every $10 million celebrity needs a crash dummy who can just crash out, go and spend quick 5 years, do a quick 5-year bid and come out nice. Anyway, we're told the 6'7" fighter was cooperative and nice throughout the whole ordeal. Well, to be fair, he'd just been punched up by Tyson Fury, so I think he's one of them ones. Wilder's lost that, do you know what I mean? Like, Wilder's not a bit, Wilder's more wary, like Mike Tyson, yeah, from what I understand. Mike Tyson in his prime was never rolling around with no strap. Yeah, he got his paws. And I believe Wilder, up until Tyson Fury caught him lacking, yeah, Wilder weren't carrying no strap. He believes his strap was in his right hand. Do you understand? Yeah? Then he gets punched up by Mr. Chicken Legs. And he's not the same. Listen, no matter how confident you are as a man, yeah, when you see a dude with chicken legs punch you up, you know, let's not forget, people, yeah, Wilder was the one talking about, oh man, I'm the most feared in the division, yeah? Tutu's chicken legs punch him up. Do you understand? Do you know what? A lot of you can't appreciate what that does to a man's sense of self, yeah? Gone. Chicken legs punch you up, and all of a sudden you're jitty, yeah, you're nervous. Oh, what's that? Someone might pull up on me, yeah? Because Wilder knows his right hand don't always get him out of jail. In fact, twice it didn't get him out of jail. Twice, Fury ended up halfway catching a body, especially that last time. Let's call a spade a spade. Wilder was bodied that third time. We can sit here and talk about, yeah, but was Fury juiced? Was Fury this? Was Fury that? You got bodied. You got punched up. End of the day, yeah? Also, when it's all said and done, you got punched up. Bottom line. That's what we do know anyway. Let me stop waffling. Let's get back to it. Our sources say the 37-year-old was booked on a charge of possession of a concealed weapon. Jail records show he bonded out at 6:34 a.m. Wilder, the 43 bums, 2 chicken legs, and 1 chicken legs fighter with 42 knockouts on his resume, has been rumoured. Yeah, it is waffling right now. Update: Wilder appeared to address the arrest on Twitter, saying, "I'd rather be safe than sorry." The end. And that's to be fair to the guy, man. Again, I can talk more about the psychology of a man. There's a reason Wilder ain't never been caught before he got punched up. Do you understand? Yeah? Being punched up, I can imagine, especially for a man who, I'm the most feared in the division. Yeah, he believed he couldn't be touched. And many people do, to be fair. Many top boxers do believe they can't be touched until they get touched. It's one of them ones. I mean, look at AJ, for example. Did AJ, I don't know, at one point AJ half believed he was the man, kind of thing. He never really fully believed it. But still, look at AJ, for example. Look how AJ fell off. AJ was in there molly-whopping dudes. And then Ruiz popped his cherry. And he was never the same since. I remember, in fact, I remember at the time people was mad at me. I was saying, listen, man, AJ, man, you got to double down on yourself. If you don't double down now, you're going to be broken. Oh, YB, it doesn't matter how he wins. It's about getting the W. Well, we saw how getting the W turns out. Getting the W means you ain't put the jittiness back in the closet. AJ is a jitty guy. Yeah, he's always one of them ones. He's nervy. He's not sure. And unfortunately, listen, all jokes aside, yeah, Wilder, to be fair to him, he's not jitty like that. Don't get me wrong, he'll get punched up by chicken legs, but I mean, he went in there and got punched up kind of thing. He was prepared to get punched up. AJ too shook, yeah? AJ too nervy. Oh, I might get hit tonight, so I'll go in there and do sparring instead. In fact, AJ's come out in the last few days and said, oh, I've never been a brawler. I've always been a boxer. You know, one's there, just a bit. Listen, AJ, man, you was punching dudes up, and now you're in there playing tic-tac-toe. I don't know about brawler or boxer, whatever you want to call it. You're playing around, you're fanning around for millions of dollars on the line as well, may I add. Anyway, it's not massive news, but still, I'm not sure. The thing is, LA, from what I understand, it's gone all the way zesty in that sense, so I'm not sure. For example, I'm not even sure how it works. Truth be known, I ain't got a clue what I'm talking about here. I'm just going to speculate. Different parts of America view straps differently. So if this was in Texas, I don't know. I think you might have to have a license anyway, but I'm just speculating. If you're in certain states, they're more lax. But like I said, LA's gone zesty, so who knows what it means. I mean, I didn't even think it was illegal to own. Again, I don't know about the laws, you see. That's the problem. Really, you shouldn't come on here waffling, but I'm come on here waffling. I don't think LA's one of them ones. I don't think you can just be riding around with a strap in LA. It's not registered. I'm not even sure if we allow guns full stop. I think the strap might be banned full stop in that area. I'm not sure though. I mean the gangbangers, they be doing all that stuff, but again, they go jail. So, I mean, he wasn't doing anything with the strap, but that's not the point, is it? In the UK, if you get caught in the UK with a strap, you're gone. You're done. Quick 10-piece for you. Because it's kind of like, the implication is, what do people have? It's different in America, but still. I assume it's different in America. Who knows what that zesty guy in LA be doing now? But it's different in America. It's more of a standard. But still, I think even if you get caught with a knife in the UK, you're going down for a 3-piece or a 5-piece. So, it's because of what you can. Why would someone have a knife for? Why would someone have a strap for? Well, do you know what I mean? Now, Wilder's a legend. Well, it was defence. He wasn't looking for someone, but again, you don't know what he was doing. We know. I'm pretty confident he wasn't looking for someone. But still, I'm not sure how it works in court. It doesn't say here that he was registered. And I've always wanted that, like these celebrity guys, man. Part of me thinks that it might just all be part of the media thing. We know Wilder's managed by Winkle, yeah. Say no more on that topic, but you know, you just don't know, do you? You always hear these stories. Oh, this guy got arrested for having a strap, whatever. It's probably not going to go nowhere. It will fade out of the news, and that'll be that. That's my guess. If I was to bet right now, this ain't going nowhere. It will fade out, and that'll be the end of that. Because, I mean, putting that to one side though, the repercussions, I mean, I could just check the law, but I'm lazy. I wonder why these guys, I've been saying, it's not rocket science. Like, how many rappers and whatever else have we heard being caught with illegal weapons? Why don't you hire some big buff white Donny with a security license? Now again, I'm not sure. In the UK it's different, or it might be different. In the UK, I don't think even, unless you're the Prime Minister, I don't even think you can hire bodyguards with straps in the UK. Unless you're some presidential / what they call it? What's that one called? You know, where you're not presidential, but you're working with, you're a dignitary. There's a better word for it, but you know what I mean? Obviously, if you're some sort of political don, then that's different. In the UK though, if you're just some boss, I think your man's got to be on some next taekwondo thing. I mean, look at Amir Khan. How many times have we seen Amir Khan get bumped on the roadside? Like, you'd think, yeah. I mean, to be fair, security is expensive. You can spend, like, for full-time security, looking at a couple $100,000 a year. But still, you don't need full-time security. If you're at home half of the time, you only need security ad hoc. I'm not sure how it works though. I'm not sure if you can hire security ad hoc, but Wilder doesn't. I think Wilder lives in Alabama, so surely if you're travelling out of town, if you go on OT, yeah, why? you'd ring. Surely there must be ad hoc security agencies in Los Angeles. Like, I guess Justin Bieber has his own security team, but still, there must be. So why wouldn't you say, boom, I don't want to get caught slipping? And the truth be known, yeah, even when I said earlier about, everyone should have a crash dummy, even if you have a crash dummy, it's messy. The way these, what do they call it? I think it's I'm making it up here, but it's something like the law of parties. If you are in a group of people and one person does something, you're in the mix then. Whereas if you got a security guard, I think, from what I understand, it's a completely different ballgame. If you've hired security, yeah, and security end up catching a body, that's on him kind of thing. Listen, man, I hired a private security guard, no relation to me, oops. Whereas if you got one of your mans, if you got one of your dopey crash dummies next to you, and he ends up getting busy, that's messy. You're just two messy nicks, in that sense, in the car. That's how the law's going to look at you. The law's going to look at Wilder and his crash dummy as two messy nicks on the roadside. If you got some security dude posted up, it gives you that distance. Hey, listen, man, it wasn't my strap. Now, if the security guy who you've hired is carrying illegal weapons, which is unlikely, then that's on him. So I don't understand this. I hate to say it, but you don't really see. You only see black people doing it. I don't understand that. Like, Justin Bieber, he teamed up. You only see these people wannabe hood dudes. It's really weird. Like, all the rappers, they be doing that. You know what I mean? They be doing that. I'll have 10 man around me. 10 unlicensed messy man is more stress and probably more expensive than just having 1 or 2 certified, registered security guys. So this should be a lesson, man, surely. If you're making that much money, it's a small price to pay. No time in jail, no arrest, no case. This could have all been avoided. I don't understand the play. I don't understand it. Like Wilder said, it's better to be safe than sorry. It's also better to hire proper security than to be in jail, and now you got all this stress of a case. And again, I mentioned about the money. I think full-time security is probably a couple $100,000 a year. The cost Wilder's now going to pay on this lawsuit, the stress, I mean, who knows? I doubt it. I don't think he'll face jail time, but that's going to be on the table, I'd have thought. No? I don't know. I don't know how lenient it is. But still, let's just say, even if it was 6 months on the table, why are you putting 6 months of your freedom, which in itself, from Wilder's point of view, that's $5 million cash. If Wilder has to spend 6 months out of the ring, yeah, that's $5 million minimum. Plus the time you've lost in terms of training. If Wilder has to sit down somewhere for 6 months, that's going to put him back 2 years. So I don't see the upside. I don't see it at all. Unless the argument is, well, I mean, it might be the case that Wilder was having a messy weekend. Yeah. Now I'm not sure how the security guards work, in as much as, can you be messy? I assume you must be. All these celebrities are messy, man, and they've all got security. Fucking no. So you'd think it's one of them ones. I was wondering maybe Wilder is bang on it. He don't want no official people around him, so that he's, you know what I mean, see him slip him up or not. Do you know what I mean? One of them ones. We're gonna get messy tonight, lads. So boom. I don't think Wilder's the messy type, but again, they all claim they're not the messy type. Listen, these celebrity caballons, they bang on it 100%. They all the way messy. They be wilding out the most. Yeah, so it could be one of them ones. Wilder only wants people around him he can trust. And he don't want no outsiders, security guards, kind of looking into his business. I don't know. Either way, if there's jail time on the table, you've got to know the rules you're dealing with. I don't know the rules, but you best believe if I had $10 million, yeah, and I was driving around in Los Angeles, I'd know the rules. Wait a minute, I've got a strap, it's not registered, or whatever. What are the potential upsides and downsides here? But these guys don't seem to be thinking. And they don't seem to be, I mean, you'd assume Shelley Winkle would have patterned Wilder up the game. I don't know, people. I mean, we saw Dillian White the other day. Dillian White had about 10 security around him. So, I don't know what it is, people. Time will tell. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell 100%.